Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Mr. Martinez. God bless you.
God bless you too, guys. You may see. Okay, hope remember that English is the language to be spoken here. You better take out your reading books. We have a wonderful story to share today. So I hope I wait that you are so interested that you have a good participation. It is called The Wonderful Well. Here I have a page 127. The Wonderful Well.
Which page?
Oh. The wonderful.
No, it's that page.
The Wonderful Well, page 127. Or you get another page. Okay, so I'm gonna start reading.
123.
I'm gonna start reading. So you have to pay attention so you can participate, okay? Is 123 or 127 because you have a different edition of a book. So let's get it started. Okay, the wonderful well. The wonderful well. Are you there? The wonderful well. Aniba is the name of the little island in the South Pacific Ocean where John G. Patton lived for many years. It is less than 9 miles long and 3.5 miles wide. The sea breaks heavily with thundering roar and the white surf rolls in, furious and far. But there are days of calm when all the sea is glass and the spray on the reef is only a fringe of silver. There was one thing about this beautiful island which made it not a very pleasant place for a missionary to live. There was no good water on the island, and nobody can get along without water. How did the natives live there then? You ask, well, they gathered the rain when it fell, and they drank the dirty water that remained in the swamps, but the best water they had was in the coconut. They would break the nut and drink the milk-like water inside it. They also had sugar cane. They would chew it when they were thirsty instead of seeking a drink of water. Dr. Patton was not used to living without fresh, clean water, however, and decided to dig a well. The people had never heard of such a thing. When the missionary told the old chief that he was going to sink a deep well into the earth to see if God would send up water from below, the old chief looked at him in surprise. "Oh, Missy," he cried, "your head is going wrong. You are lost in something, or you will not talk like that. Don't let our people hear you. Don't let our people hear you talking like that, or they will never listen to your word or believe you again." But the well was started, and the natives gathered around to see the missionary digging into the earth to find rain. They all thought he had lost his mind and he was crazy. Dr. Patton was not very strong, and he grew weary and tired, and so he planned to get the natives to help him. This is how he did it. He brought a box of figs pulled from his home and he showed them to the people. He said, "I will give one of them to every man who fills and turns over 3 buckets out of his hole." They all wanted to take their turn, and soon the well was 12 feet deep. One morning they came to begin work. The sides had fallen, had fallen in, and the work had to be begun over again. And what was worse, the natives were now so frightened that they would have nothing to do with it. The old chief, whose name was Nameke, begged the missionary to stop. "You only dig your own grave," Chief Nameke cried. "Rain will never come up from below." But Dr. Pato was not to be turned from his task. He knew that he needed water, and he also knew that if God would give him fresh water from the earth, the natives would believe his word and follow him always. He toiled on alone until the well was 30 feet deep and the earth was becoming moist. He feared the water might be salty and all his work for nothing, but he worked away. As he worked, the words "living water" kept singing like music in his soul. One evening he said to the Lord Chief, "I think God will give us water tomorrow from the hole." The chief said, "No, Missy, you will never see rain coming up from the earth. We expect to see you someday drop the drop rule into the sea, and the sharks will eat you." Next morning, the missionary began his work at the daybreak and dug a little hole 2 feet deep in the bottom of the well. Suddenly, the water rushed up and began to fill the hole. Muddy as it was, he tasted. In his great delight, his cup fell from his head, and in the muddy well he gave praise to God, who had answered his prayer. It was water. It was living water. The people gathered around the well, and he told Chief to look at the water in the cup and then touch it to see if it were really water. After tasting it, he shouted, "Rain, rain, yes, it is rain. But how did you get it?" The happy missionary said, God gave it to me out of your own earth in answer to our labors and our prayers. Go and see it for yourself." To them it was a miracle. And they exclaimed, "Missy, wonderful, wonderful is the work of your Jehovah God. No God anyone ever helped us. This well gave forth fresh water." Although the natives tried to sink 6 or 7 other wells, they came to either rock or salty water. But this is not all the story. The best is yet to tell. Next Sunday, Chief Nameke wanted to preach. The people of the island came to see their chief turned missionary and to hear him preach. It was a great sermon of the greatest that was ever preached. Chief Nameke told the people that since Jehovah God had given them rain from the earth, he was ready to give up his hidden idols and believe in the Christian God. Jehovah God has sent us rain from the earth. He said, "Why should he not also send his son from heaven?" Nameke stand up for Jehovah. That afternoon, the chief himself and several of his people brought their idols and cast them down at the feet of the missionaries. For days after that, the people kept coming with their idols and giving them up, saying, "Jehovah, Jehovah." The idols of wood were burned in fire, and those that would not burn were buried in the ground. Aniwa became a Christian island where one could hear the sound of the church bells, and where there were no longer any idols or mind hidden. That is the wonderful story of the wonderful well, and he preaches to us as he preached to the people of the Aniwa long, long ago. And this is the sermon he preaches. Faith in God is never really disappointed. All the treasures of heaven and earth are his, and those who seek him find him. Faith in God does not excuse any of us from hard work. Dr. Patton prayed long and earnestly, but he worked and toiled as hard as he trusted and prayed. It is an oil and a true saying fact. So, what do we learn from this story? God helps those who help themselves. What do we learn from today's story? Priscilla Monte.
That if we adore God and we try it, what was trying God.
You can get what you pray for. Justin.
God is real.
That God is real.
I want to say two things. That this story says that God is wonderful. That missionary preached a sermon to that to the unknown people. And that every time that you read about this, about Jehovah,
God.
God, you can trust it.
Okay, the faith in God is always a helpful tool in our lives. That's it.